Hi everyone, my name is Michaela and I'm here today with a 30-minute stretch and flow yoga class. Today we're going to be focusing on flexibility and releasing stress and tension throughout the body. We won't be needing any props today, just bring along your mat and let's get started. Okay, let's get our class started in child's pose. Our knees can be together or they can splay apart wide. Let's walk those fingertips forward and just let the forehead fall onto your mat. Just start to quiet your thoughts, allowing yourself to be present on your mat. And slow down your breath. And we're finding our Ujjayi breaths here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Finding that constriction through the throat with every exhale. And let's start to take a scan through the body here, noticing where you're holding any extra tension, and just let your body release in those areas. Let's lift our fingertips and give them a wiggle, then plant them back down onto the mat. Release tension through your shoulders, just let them relax. And notice if you're holding any tension through your facial muscles here. If you're holding any tension through your jaw, just start to part your teeth and lips slightly and release your muscles. Moving down the body and into the hips, so let them sink. Down your legs and into your feet and toes. Let's give them a wiggle. Good. Now let's start to walk our hands and body over to the right side here. We'll start to feel a stretch through the left side. You can still let that forehead fall to the floor. Hips are still sinking low. Deep inhale, and exhale, walk them back to center, and over to the left, reaching those fingertips. Good, this time we should feel the stretch in our right side. And deep inhale, and exhale, let's walk those hands back to center here. Good. We're going to scoop through the belly, start to roll on up. Bring those knees together if they're not already. Bring your left hand to your heart and right hand to your belly. I'm going to count you through 3 breaths. We're going to inhale for 3 counts, hold at the top, and exhale for 5 counts. So let's begin. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, now let's release our hands here. Bring your knees to be about hip width. We're gonna lift our hips right over those knees. Plant your hands into your low back, fingertips facing down. Inhale, we're going to lift the gaze and open up through the chest. Exhale, back to center. Good, inhale to lift and open up. Exhale, center. Inhale, lift and hold here. Option to stay here with the hands, or maybe we reach back for those heels, still pressing those hips forward, engaging through the glutes. The goal is to keep the hips stacked over the knees. Good, and take a deep inhale. And exhale, come back up and sink through those hips. Good, let's reach back forward into child's pose, and we're gonna keep it moving here. Start to scoop through the belly, drop through the gaze as we shift our weight forward. Continue here, start to drop the hips, then lift your gaze. Good, creating a snake motion through the body. Now let's reverse it. Bring those hips back in space, keep the belly drop low, and lift the gaze. Good, back to child's pose. Again, scoop through the belly, drop the gaze. Good, head is last to arrive. And look up. Good, and send it back. Look up the whole time. And child's pose. One last round. Let's scoop through the belly. Good, send it forward. Ripple through and lift. Good, and send it back. Child's pose. Good. Now let's send our body forward. Come all the way onto your belly. And we're going to bring our arms into a T position, gazing to the left side. Bend and lift your left leg and draw your toes all the way over to your right hand, or at least that is the goal here. That's where you should be reaching towards. And see if you can lift that left knee to the sky here. We're in a scorpion stretch. Good, you should feel a stretch through the front of your right shoulder as well, and all the way through your spine. Deep inhale, and exhale back to center. Good, this time bend and lift your right leg, open up, and draw your toe toward your left hand this time. Our gaze should be towards our right fingertips. Good, lift that knee, open up through the hips. Deep inhale, and exhale back to center. Good, let's press up into our tabletop position, tuck the toes, and find downward dog. And let's walk it out. Bend one knee, and then the other. Good, deep breaths here, really planted through our hands and through our fingertips. Good, and both heels down, extend both legs. Inhale, let's find high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, bend those elbows into the side body. Knees up or knees down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Find a deep inhale. Full exhale. Good, inhale, sweep the right leg overhead. Exhale, knee into the chest, scoop through that belly, send the weight forward. Take a big step between your hands here. We're gonna drop that back knee and untuck the toes and find a low plank position. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, back bend. Exhale, back up, twisting to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back, and let's thread those hands on the outside of your legs here and find a twist. Good, drawing your front belly away from your front thigh here. Really lift up tall. Find a deep inhale. And exhale, unravel. Plant those hands on the inside of your right leg here. And we're gonna lower onto our elbows to find a lizard pose here. Good, so we wanna lengthen long through the spine here. Option to stay here, or maybe we tuck the toes and extend through that back leg. Keep on sinking through the hips, shoulders away from the ears. Good. Deep and steady breaths here. Good, an option here if you want to intensify, we want to wrap that right arm around your right leg here. And maybe we find ourselves moving our leg a little bit closer in towards our shoulder. Good, and deep inhale. And exhale, let's unravel here, come up onto our hands, drop the back knee and untuck your toes here. Start to shift the hips back and extend that front leg as we fold on forward. Stretch out through those hamstrings. Good, inhale, let's half lift, lengthen through the spine here. And exhale, fold. Good, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Good, lift up halfway and reach for the sky with your right arm. Let's find a twist. And you're gonna feel this stretch on the outside of your right hip, maybe even through the IT band as well. Shoulders down, reach long. Good, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands and find tabletop position once again. You're gonna bend and lift our left leg here. Reach back with your right hand. Good. Once you've grabbed a hold of it, let's lift and open up through our chest. Good, so lift that left leg high. You're pressing your foot into your hand to help you lift up a little bit more into this position. Lots of heart openers in today's practice. It'll be a theme that you'll start to notice throughout class today. Good, deep inhale and exhale back to tabletop. Good, now let's tuck the toes and find downward dog. Good, inhale to high plank, find a flat long position here. Exhale, let's chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep inhale. Exhale, full release. Inhale, left leg sweeps overhead. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Scoop through the belly, shift the weight forward. Take a big step between your hands here. And let's drop that back knee. Untuck the toes, finding your low lunge position. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, find a back bend. Exhale, come on up. Good. Start to twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. And again, let's see if we can bind our hands on the outside of our legs here. Good. Pulling up through this twist, length out the top of your head. Good, still keep those hips sinking down to the floor. Deep inhale and exhale, unravel. Plant the hands on the inside of your left leg here and let's find lizard pose. Good, so again, we can either drop that back knee or keep it dropped down, or you can tuck the toes and lift and extend your back leg. Good, so we really want to watch out for this front leg. Here, if you notice, my heel is directly underneath my knee. So if you notice that you're a little bit too far back like this, then just scooch that foot forward so that everything is in alignment. I also have my elbows in line with my heel as well. Good, lengthen long, deep breaths. And again, if you want to intensify, maybe we wrap this left hand on the outside here. Good, scooch that leg a little bit closer into your shoulder. Deep inhale. And exhale, let's unravel here. Good, drop the back knee, untuck your toes. Shift the weight back as we extend that front leg and fold forward. Good, drawing your left hip back and front hip forward here. Square off those hips. Good, inhale, let's half lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Good, plant the right hand. Start to extend and reach our left arm to the sky here. Into a twist. Good, find space between your shoulders and ears here. Good, stretching through the outside of that left leg. Find a deep inhale, reach. And exhale, plant the hand down, and let's find tabletop position once again. Start to lift and lift and keep that right leg bent here. And start to reach back with this left hand, grabbing towards your foot/ankle. Good, and once you've arrived, press ankle into your hand and lift up. Good. Open through the chest. See how high up you can lift that leg. Good, this one is a little bit tricky for the balance here. So really stay planted. Whoop. Right as I say that, really stay planted through this right hand here. Deep inhale. And exhale back to tabletop. Let's tuck the toes and find downward dog. Find a few deep breaths here. Good. Inhale, sweep the right leg overhead. Let's bend the knee and open up through our hips here. Good. At the same time, see if we can keep our shoulders square. So right shoulder forward, left shoulder back to square off the shoulders as our hips are opening. Drive that knee up to the sky. Option to stay here. Maybe we lift our right hand off the ground. See if we can find a balance. Right hand to our hip. And maybe we drop that back leg behind us, finding wild thing. Left leg extends, keep that right leg bent, and lift the hips to the sky. Good, really press into that right heel. Find a deep inhale. And exhale, plant the hands, right leg reaches to the sky into down three-legged dog. And exhale, knee into the chest, scoop through the belly, and take a big step forward between your hands. Find a high lunge. Let's clasp our hands together behind our low back. Start to come upright. Extend those arms and open up through the chest here. Got a deep inhale. And exhale, start to fold forward. Right shoulder into our right knee here as we draw those arms away from us. Good, so you're drawing your arms away from your low back and opening up through the front shoulders. Good. Now let's take a little scooch in with your back leg as we extend that front leg and fold forward. Good, finding pyramid pose here with this shoulder stretch. Now this is a bit of a tough one to balance as well, so if you need to drop those hands at any point, you can. Good, square off the hips. Find a deep inhale. And exhale, let's plant those hands down. Find a bend through that back leg here. And we're gonna push up, lift your left leg to the sky, find a standing splits position. Good. And we're gonna walk our right hand forward slightly so that we can take our left hand and reach for that left leg here. Once you've got it, press open into a deeper split. Good, shoulders down. Again, pressing foot into our hand to get deeper into this position. And once you're here, this one is a toughie, but we're going to bend through the bottom leg. See if you can lift all the way up into a dancer's pose. Reach that right arm forward. Left leg reaches up behind you. Good. Left hip is drawing forward. Deep inhale. Exhale, draw left knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. And plant your feet down. Good, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Clasp them together. Exhale, fold to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold all the way down. Good, inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Hands onto the mat. We hop or step back to high plank. Exhale, let's chaturanga down. Bend those elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Good, let's inhale, sweep the left leg overhead this time. Bend the knee and open up through those hips. Good, again, seeing if we can square off those shoulders. Your shoulders are probably gonna want to open up with your hips as well, so just square them off to face the floor evenly. Option to stay here or take your left hand to our left hip, find a balance. And drop that left leg behind you. Extend into wild thing. Good, lift those hips up to the sky. Good, this microphone is making my pants fall down. Reach up. Good, deep inhale. And exhale, plant the hands. Left leg reaches to the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to chest scoop. And left foot steps forward. Good. Find that lunge position. Clasp the hands behind you. We're going to extend the arms as we lift our body upright. Open up through the chest. Good. Extending that back leg. Deep inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Left shoulder comes towards our left knee here as we draw our arms away from us. Good. Deep shoulder stretch. Good. Push off your right foot and scooch it in slightly as we extend that front leg, finding pyramid. Woo. Good. Find your balance. It's okay if you're a little bit wobbly in this one. Deep inhale. And exhale, let's plant our hands down. Find a bend through that back leg, and we're gonna push up into standing splits. Good, we're really engaging those glutes, reaching our right toes to the ceiling here. Good, now let's walk our left hand forward in space, maybe even a bit diagonally out to help catch our balance as we reach our right hand to our right ankle. Good, and press that foot into the hand. Open up into our splits. Good. Slight bend through that front knee here. We're gonna see if we can rise up into our dancer's pose. Whew. This one's a tough one, so no worries if you fall over. I've definitely done that a few times as well. Good. Press up into dancer's pose. Deep inhale. And exhale, right knee comes into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Good. And step together here. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, fold left. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Good. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Hands onto the mat. Hopper step back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep inhale. Exhale, full release. Good. Inhale, right leg sweeps overhead, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee taps right elbow. Let's rotate that right ankle towards your left ankle and start to lower into pigeon. Good. Scooch that back leg behind you and start to extend. See if you can drop this left hip. See if you can get your shin as parallel to the front of your mat as you can while still keeping this left hip down. Deep inhale. And exhale, let's fold on forward. You can either reach with your fingertips or just come onto your elbows. It's up to you. Good, let's find a deep inhale. And exhale, come on up. Let's bend through this back leg here. We're gonna start to walk our body diagonally back. Come onto your elbows, or if you feel comfortable here, maybe we come all the way down onto our back and start to feel this stretch through your left hip flexor and your left quadricep here. Good, find a deep inhale. And exhale, come on up. Walk your hands forward and tuck your toes, find downward dog once again. Let's walk it out. And get the blood flowing back into your legs. Good, inhale, left leg sweeps overhead. And exhale, knee to left elbow here. Internally rotate that leg and drop into pigeon. Good, slide and extend your back leg behind you. Good, and adjust and drop that right hip here. Let's take a deep inhale. And exhale, fold forward, walk those hands forward on your mat. Good, send breath into your hips here. Deep inhale. And exhale, let's roll on up. Now start to bend that back leg. Walk your body diagonally back, either onto your elbows or all the way onto your back. Good, and find a final breath here. And exhale, come on up. Good, and actually this time we're gonna scooch our legs around and extend them out in front of us. You can shake them out a little bit. Good, pull up tall through your spine. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Reach long as we reach for the toes and let that head fall. Deep inhale. Exhale, let's roll on up through that spine, drawing right knee into the chest, give it a squeeze. And then start to extend. You can hold onto your leg or maybe even reach up towards your foot here. And the goal here is to extend long through your spine and extend long through this right leg as well, and feel that stretch through your hamstring. Shoulders down. Good, find a deep inhale. And exhale, release. Other leg, left knee comes into the chest here. Give it a nice squeeze and start to extend. Good, pull that leg towards your body here. And deep inhale. And exhale, release it down. Good. And let's bend through our knees, curve through our belly as we slowly come on down onto our mat. Good. Now let's bend through our knees, stack our heels underneath our knees here, about hip width, hands by our side. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, lift the hips to the sky, plant through the heels into bridge pose. Good. Engage through the glutes. Keep your inner thighs activated so we avoid splaying our knees out to the side and drawing those ribs in towards one another. Good, so we don't want any arch here through our ribs and our back, if that makes sense. Good, deep inhale. And exhale down. Good. And again, let's do bridge pose once more. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, lift through those hips. Good, let's clasp our hands together and extend those arms here. Good, lift those hips higher. Good, deep inhale. And exhale, come down. All right, we're gonna do that one more time, but either you can do bridge pose or a full wheel into a full back bend. So let's get ready, deep inhale. And exhale, either bridge or full wheel. Press on up. Good, hips to the sky if you're in wheel. See if you can extend those arms and legs as much as you can. Good, belly up to the sky. Press into the heels. Deep inhale. And exhale, slowly lower. Good, draw knees into the chest, take them out to the side and find happy baby, grabbing a hold of the outside of your feet here. I always like to finish off my practice with happy baby for a good hip opener. Good, draw those knees down to the floor, rooted through your lower back, through your shoulders. Good, deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Draw your knees into your chest. Let's rock and roll up to a seated position on your mat. And let's take 3 final breaths together. Deep inhale. Let's reach the arms overhead. And exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, heart center. Good. I hope you are all feeling a little bit more relaxed, and hopefully you have a beautiful day ahead. Thank you so much for joining me in class. Namaste. Thank you so much for everyone for joining me. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a yoga or workout video, and follow me on my Fit by Mick Instagram account as well. See you guys next time.